Pete the Popcorn, a corny story about popping up.
Written by Nick Rakicki and Joseph Kelly. Illustrated by Kathleen Smith Waters. Pete was a popcorn kernel. I know it sounds silly, but popcorns have playful lives too. It was early October, and Pete had been punching in at popcorn prep for a whole month. Every day was filled with popcorn math, popcorn spelling, and Pete's least favorite subject, popcorn prehistory. On this day, Pete the Popcorn just didn't feel like getting out of his pod. Something was on his mind, and he just didn't feel too peppy, like popcorns normally should. Pete's neighbor, Patty the Pale Popcorn, knocked on the door to Pete's pad.
Come on, Pete. It's a perfect day. Today we're going to learn the secrets to performing the perfect pop.
I just don't feel too perky today, Patty. You go on without me.
Patty didn't like the pitch in Pete's voice.
What's the problem, Pete?
Asked Patty as she pushed open the door.
Don't be a punk. We have to persist in our positive point of view.
It's just that all of us popcorns are the same. We're all the same size, shape, and color. And we all want to be popped and eaten someday. So how do we stand out enough to be chosen? What is going to make me different enough to be popped and turned into something really delicious?
Well, Pete, we may all seem the same physically, but it's our attitude and sense of purpose that make us really special. Well, I'll get eaten, Pete, because that's what we're here for. Sure, everybody in our class grew up on the same ear, but you're a special little kernel because I think you're the smartest one around.
You do? Promise?
Pete's little heart pitter-pattered, and the next thing he knew, he was perched in class at popcorn prep, with Patty by his side. Professor Popcorn was presenting photos of different and scrumptious-looking popped popcorn.
You can pop up to be a caramel corn, or you might pop up to be a pecan praline popcorn. Some little kernels even pop up and become popcorns that are presented with little pieces of bacon.
Pete's eyes grew wide as the pictures passed by. He turned to Patty and proclaimed,
You're right. We might all be the same now, but we can pop up to anything we want to be. I want to pop up and be a chocolate-covered popcorn. Or a particular popcorn with only Pacific sea salt. Or a popcorn packaged with peanuts or pretzels. Or a...
Pete continued to name all of the possibilities for his popped future, and Patty looked pleased. And this is the plain and simple plan that prepared Pete for a most paramount lesson of growing up. We all pop into a perfect future for our personality.
The end.